I'm so, hey Penny, I'm still kind of laughing because right before we started filming, hello, good time, whatever time it is for you where you are. It's weird not to say good morning. We usually do this in the morning. Here's the thing, right before, as we turned on the camera and we started filming for today, when she first did it, it was in slow motion. That would be a fun thing to do. Help me remember. Maybe we can do that next week. And I challenge you, who's going to be the first kingdom out there, like Kingdom Mac and Kingdom Gabby and Sophie? Who's going to be the first kingdom to post in Facebook in a video on the sapling page of going slow motion? I'd love to see that. That would be a lot of fun. Well, it was fun for me to do anyway. I know you already did calendar. That was lovely. Cool stuff, beans. I just want to make sure, double check. What day is it today? Hello, friends. Okay, crisscross your applesauce. Put on your thinking caps. Is today Monday?
No.
No. Is today Wednesday?
No.
Is today Thursday?
No.
What day is today?
Friday.
Today is Friday. Today is Friday. And we love the weekend. And today is still Friday. And is anybody at home going, well, wait a minute. Especially you older guys, you sibs, are you going, well, what's different? The weekend and the weekdays kind of look a little bit the same. Au contraire. Friday has its own smell. Friday has its own song. And your weekends are still out there because you're making new day-to-day routines that you're doing at home, and you're starting to share and show us pictures of that. I love that. So it's a big day out. It's Friday. It's our first Friday. Remote learning, discovery, services. Boom, Sapling Grove, week 1. Everybody up. Thank goodness it's Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. We love the weekend. Thank goodness it's Friday. We love the weekend. Thank goodness it's Friday. We love the weekend. Thank goodness it's Friday. Cha, cha, cha. Yeah. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about Friday, and come on over here, guys. Excellent. I'm going to pull up my yoga ball. Everybody can get comfortable for a minute. Okay, pull up your yoga ball. I know some of you are Mac. I saw you sitting at a desk. Are you at a desk? And I saw Gabby and Sophie. You were once in the kitchen on stools, and another time you were on the floor looking at things. And I saw Lennon and Killian and you guys where you are, so if just in those places and everybody else where you are, let's just sit down for a minute. And think about our first week and what people have been talking about. We started talking about, wow, there's a whole lot of tall people talking. And we started talking about, what is all this talk about? And what are they talking about? So before we do anything else, let's remember 2 ideas we've always agreed to, okay? Number 1, tall people where you are love you. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. And if you have a question about what tall people around you are saying, what you see on a screen, what you hear from a TV, another screen, if you have a question, please, babies, it's time to ask out loud. Because just like we can't choose for you, we don't know you wonder about something, right? Wonder is what makes a question. Somebody said my toes were green. I wonder why my toe is green. Is it normal my toe is green? Oh, Mom, please tell me what it means my toe is green. We do that all the time. And it's more important than ever. If you have questions, ask them. And number 2, it's really important that you, where you are with your families, are doing what we talked about when we first talked about talk. Do you remember? Please forgive me. I put my back to you when I'm with you all the time. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to stop doing that. It was so much more obvious to me because there was a camera. Okay, we talked about talk, 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 talk. How do I know the talk, talk, talk? Because all the talk, 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 talk. About what? One thing, they're saying different things. How can all the talk be about just one thing? But wait, stop it now. I don't understand just how they're asking, saying all these things. Changes every day, you see, and what of me? Look down. Hey, tall people. I don't understand all this talk going around. And that's okay. Really? The reason there's so much talk right now, it's not just about what we said before, that everybody's talking about one thing at the same time. It's also this. Nobody's exactly sure. And not everybody agrees about anything all this talk makes talk about. So before we talk more about what they're actually talking about, let's remember what we can do. When something happens, we have something we can do with our hands so we can see it. We can do with our minds so we can hang on to something important we know. A big idea, but not too big for you, especially if you feel like all this talk around you, nobody's talking to you about it. This thing that's happening, you know something's happening. It is. Something's happening, and it's okay. And you're right where you're supposed to be. And what's happening is the best way we can take care of each other right now is to be in small groups and separated from each other. You may have heard people call this remote working, if it's how mom or dad is working from home, or social distancing. It just means we're staying home. Do you remember that sneeze we put all over the wall? We're staying home in bigger ways. And now that everybody understands, we're not exactly sure how long this is going to last, there's more talk. Because people now understand we got to do the things that the health experts of our nation and internationally, the people in your house with you, and the leaders in our city and our state are asking us to do. And we're doing them. And it's going to keep people together. We got to remember we're doing what we're supposed to do. That means we're part of solving the problem. And what people are talking about is this year, this flu season, it's not flu. It's a different kind of virus. You might hear it called coronavirus. You might hear it called COVID-19. Both those things are names like flu, strep throat, pink eye. Having an illness comes with a name, and that's the name of this. We're staying apart because this illness is kept away best by people not sharing the same space. Even though It sounds like talk, 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 talk. Remember that? We said we're gonna
Pick a little talk, little pick a little talk, little pick, pick, pick. Come along, pick a little more.
pick a little talk, little pick a little talk, little pip, pip, pip.
Come along, pick a little more.
Good night, ladies. How do we know what to know? Good night, ladies. Pip, 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 pip. Right? All that at the same time. So I'm going to remind you, what can we do when we don't know what's going on? The first thing we do when everything's coming at us at once is separate in our minds and certainty with our knower in our heart the difference between the things we can do something about and the things we can't. Just like everybody everywhere right now, babies, there's more things we can't do about this and know about this than we can. And that's okay, because we all know where we are and we're all exactly right where we're supposed to be. And we're already putting things in place and figuring it out and working together. The cooperation of people is so big. It's just amazing to me, all the things people are doing for each other to stay together. Love endures, friends. So, these are the things we can do something about. You know what we do? We get excited about doing them. And we do them as well as we can. And we do them with open, generous hearts. And we give them, and we play them forward as gifts. All right. Next time, I'm going to show you some cool things from my house that we can do as people are talking around us. Can we hear just a little more of that song?
Committee. Of course, I shouldn't tell you this, but she advocates. But bless her, her kind of woman doesn't belong on any committee.
You know what? We'll talk more about this and make something together next time. See you then.